guys, it's Mike from the Hey That's Mike channel here on the Toy Insider channel. And today we're going to talk about something that I've been wanting to kind of air, I guess, give my opinion for a while now since I kind of started this. It's the whole debate of boys' toys and girls' toys. Probably within the past just few years, there's really been an uproar about the whole, should boys play with dolls? Where are all the Lego females at? Recently, where is Ray? There's a lot of stuff going on, you know, with the boys and girls stuff. Some of it is just people blowing air. The whole the whole Lego female minifigure debate, which basically is there's not enough female minifigures. Now, I can totally blow that out of the water because I am a Lego fan. I have a huge collection of minifigures on the other side of the camera, which you guys cannot see. And I can count woman or female after female after female after female character. So there are actually a lot of female-produced Lego minifigures. And you can get them in every genre, from the superheroes. I see Supergirl. I see Wonder Woman right there. You've got your Harry Potters with Hermione. Even the regular city ones, there's a lot, and they're doing, you know, you can get a robber in a female, you can get a female policeman, a female fireman, firewoman. So that's been around since I was a kid. It's not always been just boy minifigures. I've always had a whole bunch of female minifigures. Now, Lego did recently come out with like the doctor, I think it was the paleontologist, and there was one more. So it's scientist sets. So they were a dedicated set, small set, towards the female. So the female was kind of the lead. And maybe that's what it is there's not enough female lead characters in Lego sets. But, you know, typically there's not really a lead. It's whoever is tied to that particular theme of Lego sets. Like if it's superheroes, it tends to be a Batman or a Superman. But with all the new movies coming out, Batman vs. Superman, you know, Wonder Woman plays a predominant role in that. And I do have... I'm actually getting ready to build it. I had to film this video first. This is one of the new Lego Batman sets. And Wonder Woman is in this set. So that kind of covers the Lego thing. I think that's just a myth. That's people not paying enough attention to the actual sets. You can get a minifigure female in majority of sets. And the thing with Lego, if you want a female character, put female hair on it. Boom, you've got a female minifigure. Yeah, some of the torsos on the females, they do have the little cuts. So it gives the woman the shape. But that's a common day thing. Back when I was growing up in Lego, it was just regular, straightforward torsos. And they were male or female. It didn't matter. So if you want a female minifigure, just put some hair on it. And female minifigure hair, not hard to come by. There's great Lego sites out there. There's eBay where you can just buy specific pieces of hair colors that you like. So there's my little thing on the Lego minifigure. There are plenty of women. There have been women. It's just people that are complaining don't pay enough attention to what's going on. Another part that goes into that fold is Lego Friends sets is somewhat of a new thing, and it's geared towards the girls because it's got the pretty colors and everything. That's great. There's a lot of women who are females, girls who like those colors. I like a lot of those colors because a lot of the pinks, purples, fluorescents, you couldn't get in a regular Lego set. So I like the Friends sets because it allows me to have some of those colors I wouldn't normally have. So I guess that's kind of... Okay, I've covered the Lego. We're just going to go with that. I think it's hogwash that there's no females, because there are. There's just tons. I've probably got 30 or 40 female minifigures up there that are actual dedicated female figures, not necessarily ones I just threw female hair on. What was the other? Okay, so let's cover the boys playing with dolls. I have absolutely no problem. I love dolls. Well, certain dolls. I'm not a doll fanatic. I don't like all dolls. But if you guys can see right there, all those strawberry shortcakes, those are mine. Those are from my collection, not Holly's. I grew up playing with strawberry shortcake. My sister had them. So whenever we would play together, we would play those. We'd play Barbie ponies, My Little Pony. I love My Little Pony. I don't know why, and it's changing. It's changing why dolls are a girl thing. If you were a 60s, 70s boy, you probably had G.I. Joe, and not... Oh, I don't have any G.I. Joes right here. Not the little 3¼ plastic action figures. You had the large ones where you dressed them up. They were dolls, no doubt about it. But because they were military uniforms that you dressed them, that made it okay. Ken is out. Ken's been around for a long time. So if you like to play with dolls and you want the boy, you can still get a Ken doll. But I have no issue with boys playing with dolls. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I grew up playing with dolls, and it wasn't a big deal. Yeah, I played with my sister, and they weren't mine. I didn't own the dolls. They were my sister's dolls. But still, I played with them. I dressed them. I put Ken in the Corvette and drove him around. I tended to play with the boy dolls. So like when we played Strawberry Shortcake, I was usually Purple Pie Man or, Huckleberry Pie. So I tended to play with the male figures, but I still played with them. They were still dolls. So I don't think there shouldn't be an issue, and I'm glad it's kind of changing. There's people that are standing up saying, it's totally okay for kids to play with dolls, or for boys to play with dolls. There's a lot of toy YouTubers out there who are male and are doll collectors. That's a great thing, because that's kind of I don't want to call them a role model, because that's just, the whole role model thing's a whole nother issue. But it shows the younger boys that it's okay to collect dolls, to play with dolls. There's nothing wrong. Toys are toys. There shouldn't be any gender bias either way. I've got so many thoughts running up here that I'm trying to get them all out. Another nice thing that's coming out, or that seems to be really grabbing hold, is STEM products. And that typically was geared towards boys. I grew up with erector sets, robotics, which was a cool motorized plastic robot set, and I wish I still had those, that you could create robots. But they are starting to gear a lot more of STEM products to girls, and that's great, because there's no reason females can't be engineers and robotics and all that kind of stuff, and it teaches them that, and they're really grabbing a hold of that. There's some little bit of ways to go still. I've played with some of the sets, and I was not a big fan of them. They gear them towards the color things, again, the pinks, the purples, and that's great. But some of the build quality on some of them, just the way they constructed, I didn't care for. I thought they were poorly made. But it's good that they're reaching out to the female population with STEM products. What else do I need to cover? The whole Rey thing, I will make that completely quick. I finally just got to see the Star Wars movie, so I have been avoiding all things new Star Wars Force Awakens. Just been staying away from that, although I have got some Star Wars toys already. But the whole Rey situation was kind of blown out of proportion too, in my opinion. On the surface, if you look, there's no Rey toys. Where's Rey? There actually were some Rey figures. So it wasn't like there weren't any. But the thing is with Rey, and if you guys have not seen Star Wars yet, stop the video, pause it, do something, because I got spoilers. The whole reason Rey, in the toy form and everything, has not existed till, well, they're going to start rolling out real soon here, is because it was a spoiler. So I totally understand the toy companies not wanting to put out that many Rey toys yet, because it would, in fact, spoil the movie. Now, if you're a Star Wars fan, you've probably figured this out real soon in the process, what was going to happen, that Rey was, in fact, a Jedi, or is going to train. She has the Force in her, so she's probably going to train to be a Jedi in the future movies. So, sets that are coming out have her with the lightsaber, with Luke's lightsaber. So that would have been a total spoiler towards people, wanting to see the movie and being surprised that she actually will become a Jedi probably one day, or has the Force. So that's why we're not seeing Rey. Like, there were some, I'm trying to think, because there was a Rey set that she came with the BB-8, and just with one of the blaster guns or whatever. I know that was out. So a lot of the stuff that's going to be coming out is probably going to be her with lightsaber and things like that. So I understand why the companies why there hasn't been that much Rey. She has really been kind of a secretive character. So, it's only recently, kind of, in recent memory, that toys have been put out before the movies have come out. So, and that's Star Wars. That happened with Star Wars, is they release a ton of toys before the movie ever came out. So, if you're wanting to be surprised and everything, you can't really buy these toys or look at these toys because it does spoil the movie in a way. So that is the reason. That is the reason the Rey toys have been kind of scarce. Why there hasn't been that much. Not because toy companies don't want to make female figures or, a female hero in a way. But there's reasoning behind it because they didn't want to spoil the movie for everybody. And that's a good thing. I already kind of knew it before the toys came out. When I saw that she was going to be a character in Star Wars. Obviously, if you've been a fan, somebody's got to be, have the Force. Somebody's got to be a Jedi. It was looking like it was going to be her. So I had it figured out. So it wouldn't have been a big spoiler to me because I already knew. But that's why the toy companies did that. What else? The female, the boys, the girls' toys. I'm trying to think. Because there's a lot of stuff out there that and there's a lot of explanations for why the boys and the girls stuff. Situation, okay, this happened probably about a month ago. So we were in Target and we were doing toy hunting, looking for toys to make videos on. And I was down the Play-Doh aisle, and there was a mom and a girl, probably 6 years to 8 years old, buying a Play-Doh set. And she picked out the Spider-Man Venom Play-Doh set, can heads. That's the one she wants. She wanted that set. She wanted that set. And Mom, I got a lasagna cooking. See, Dad's cooking. So I got to go hit the timer, and I will be back in a second. Okay, so I am back. So anyways, the story was telling you, and the mom did not want this little girl to have a Spider-Man set because it was a boys set. It took everything I had to not say something to the mom because I really wanted to. Play-Doh, generally speaking, is a unisex toy. It's Play-Doh. Yeah, there's like cartoon picture of Spider-Man on a Play-Doh can. It wasn't like it was a Spider-Man figure or anything. But it shouldn't have mattered. The girl wanted that set. She, for whatever reason, she was really set on Spider-Man set. And her mom was doing everything she could to steer her towards buying a girl set. And I don't get it, because that's not like a boy wanting a doll and the dad or the mom steering him towards action figures. It's Play-Doh. The set was 2 cans of Play-Doh. It was and there was some little maybe plastic vehicle of sorts in it. And that was it for the set. Mom would not have it. I don't know what actually happened, because I had to walk away. So I don't know if the girl got her way or if Mom got her way. But, the whole boys and girls toys. I collect so many girls toys. Like, I've got Care Bears. I loved Care Bears. I still love Care Bears. Strawberry Shortcake. What else do I have that would be girl? Shopkins. I think that's more towards the girls. It's in the girls section. Got all my Shopkins here. I've got tons of Strawberry Shortcake. I guess that's all the girl stuff I have displayed. But there's a lot of girl stuff that I like, and there's no reason that boys shouldn't be able to play with girls' toys and girls be able to play with boys' toys. Easy Bake Oven, I think that's the coolest thing, and that's really a girls' thing, even though they did come out with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Easy Bake Oven now, where you can make pizzas. But still, and I don't want to just, from the male perspective, females playing with action figures, and what else do girls like to play? Hot Wheels. Chelsea, our daughter, who's almost 3 now. Actually, she might be 3 by the time you guys see this. She's got a birthday February 5th. So happy birthday, Chelsea! She loves her Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. We got the big Hot Wheels garage, which is so cool, and you can park all these cars in it, and it's got the ramps and stuff, and she loves playing with that. And that's a boy's toy. But really, there shouldn't be any reason why it should be just for boys. Girls, and I think I think boys, there's a bigger issue with boys playing with girls' toys than there is girls playing with boys' toys. I don't think many people have a problem with girls playing with boys' toys, playing with Hot Wheels, playing with action figures, playing with Lego, which I think that's always been a unisex product. What else? I'm mentally going up and down like Toys R Us aisles and the boys stuff. So, yeah, I guess that kind of about wraps it up, or kind of closes out my thought process here. I know when I'm done shooting this and I hit stop, there's going to be more stuff just, ah! So I guess in my personal opinion, it is just my opinion, there should be no gender this way or that way. Let your kids play with whatever they want. Let them discover toys. Find new things. If you got a boy and he wants to play with some dolls, let him play with dolls. He might lose interest. He might actually love it. Let him play with it. It's really not going to hurt anything whatsoever. Same with, if you've got a female, if you're girls, let them play with boys' toys. Maybe steer them towards some of the STEM toys, even the ones that are geared towards boys, because those tend to be, in my opinion, a little better. So, like the Erector stuff, there's the Meccano stuff. They released some new robots, and those things are just awesome. Chelsea we got the big Meccano, and she loved playing with that. Like, she couldn't obviously build it or anything, but interacting with it and everything was fun for her. I just had a thought and I lost it now. What was I thinking? So anyways, I guess I'll wrap this up since this is kind of a long video. Let your kids play with whatever they want. Toy related. Doesn't matter if it's a girl's toy or a boy's toy. Just let them enjoy it. Let them be a kid. I had a thought. I can't remember. It was a good thought. And I'm going to remember after I hit stop. So yeah, I guess that's my opinion on the whole boys' toys and girls' toy. Oh, I know. It was... Okay, even though there should be no boys and girls toy, what you can play with or whatever, I still like, and I will say this, having a girls' toy area and a boys' toy area. I like that. I don't ever want to see Toys R Us, Target, Walmart, or whatever other toy store that you might have that carries toys to blend everything together. I like organization. I like being able to go to my girls' aisles and know where the girls' toys are and go for those. And I like to go into my boys and know what's there and go for those. So I don't want anything to ever blend together. I don't want Hasbro to have an aisle, Mattel to have an aisle. I don't like that. I like organization. Okay, here's my Barbies, along with my ponies, along with dolls. And here's my Lego, along with my action figure, along with my Hot Wheels. I like that. It helps keep things organized. Okay, so I'm going to finish here. I have a couple more thoughts, but I guess I'll just not share those because they're not that big a deal. It was just like the whole Holly and I did a baby doll review. And the fact that all the babies, like Baby Alives, tend to be girls. Where are the Baby Alive boys? Now, there's a lot of babies out there that are bald, and you might do the assumption that they are boys, which may or may not be true. I would like to see some boys dolls, like Baby Alive type dolls, where you can care for those. But I'd like to see them boy related. So we're going to be at Toy Fair and Play Fair here about any time now. So that might be something I talk to like the toy companies about. Maybe just share some thoughts. Not that anything will come about it, but it'd be nice to see some Baby Alive boys and have them do maybe even boy related things. Okay, I'm done. The whole boys, girls. So I'm curious to know what you guys as viewers, parents, maybe kids, if you're a boy or a girl, what do you guys think about the whole boys' toys and girls' toys? You think it's okay, just let everybody play with it? Maybe some people have a reasoning why boys should stick to boys, girls should stick to girls. I'd be curious to hear what you guys have to say about that. So leave it in the comments. Be sure to check out my channel, Hey That's Mike, and watch the videos and subscribe there. And be sure to subscribe to the Toy Insider channel. That way you guys can get a lot more of my videos and a lot of the other stuff that they do on the channel. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.